but we do have some incredible drivers out here on the racetrack. Let's see if we can get... Oop, that's not what we want. See if we can start to see who else is going to qualify, or if we're just going to feel things out. It is 150 laps here at Daytona International Speedway with our brand new league. Hope is, of course, to have you all come join us. We would love to have you. We see Mike Loveless in the... Well, his number says 11 on his car. Still making adjustments as we get ready to go here. Spawns in. He's still in the number 11. I'm not sure if that is a issue on my end or on that end. So let me step away really quick and we'll see if we can get that fixed. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. We are back now. Just wanted to update our paint software just to make sure that we were all set here at Daytona. Mike Loveless, as we're on board with now, running the number 11 machine rather than the 68 tonight. Currently the highest rated driver in terms of safety rating and I rating in the field. Cutting all the way down at the bottom of the racetrack there. Fast enough for 6th place at the moment. Oop, I also just realized I had all of my stuff still on, so I do apologize. We have just over 2 minutes left in the session for qualifying. Mike Loveless trying to make the most out of that number 11 Toyota. King's Hawaiian Toyota. Very sharp paint job out there for that number 11. I believe he is one of the last drivers to finish his qualifying. And he does not improve. Just waiting for time to pass on by as we're getting ready to go green flag here at Daytona International Speedway with the brand new Fearless Racing Network Racing League. Link will be in the description below the video to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to join. We would be more than happy to have as many drivers as we can on these beautiful Saturday nights. A little early, admittedly, for a lot of folks. But hopefully some of you guys will be able to come out and join us. We'd be more than happy to have you. Just waiting on time to settle on down here. While we are waiting, let's jump over to our track map. See if I can make all of this work, because I am still quite new to this, so I do apologize. There we go. Does not seem to be what I had in mind, so we're going to skip that for the time being. Session ticks over. We're now at the sunset here at Daytona International Speedway. Jacob Shoffett currently is going to be your race leader. Jason Brantley in second, Dylan Lanzel in third, Lucas Crump in fourth, Shane Fleming in fifth, Mike Loveless in sixth, Joshua Whitmire in seventh, Jackson Pohl in eighth, Wyatt Hicks in ninth, Carter Smith in 10th, Ethan Farless in 11th, and Paul Travis in 12th. Of course, my name is up there, but I'm not actually racing. Ignore the fact we're looking at the back of pit road. Once we get rolling here, we will have a better camera angle. Let's take a look at some of our race information here. Ignore the overlay subtitle. 2.5 mile NASCAR Oval, arguably the best racetrack NASCAR runs at. Daytona International Speedway, 37 feet above sea level, 77 degrees, 24% humidity, cloudy but clear, and 30-mile-an-hour winds. Going to be plenty of racing out here tonight. We look down our grid here. Jacob Shoffett, Jason Brantley, Dylan Lanzel, Lucas Crump, Shane Fleming, Mike Loveless, Joshua Whitmire. Why do we have a TNR Wild West logo in here? I apologize for that. Pace car is off. We're getting ready. One lap to green here at Daytona International Speedway. Puffy's Swag Shop 00. On the bottom of the racetrack is your race leader, Jason Brantley in the 3 on the top. 24 or 71 of Dylan Lanzel, despite running the 24 car. I attempted to update the paint jobs as we were getting going. Only 8 cars on the track at the moment. A couple stragglers catching up to the back of the field now. Ford Mustang pace car's lights are off. We're going to be going green flag at the end of this lap. Paul Travis does not seem to be on the racetrack. So we will only have 11 cars taking the start. After a great finish from the Truck Series in real life last night, we can only hope for a great night of racing here tonight virtually, as a lot of these guys have been running the Esports Daytona 500s all week here on iRacing. We're getting ready to go green flag here at Daytona International Speedway. 00 of Jacob Shoffett leading the way at the moment. getting ready for the pace car to dive down pit road. There it goes now, rolling up towards the restart zone. Green flag is out here at Daytona International Speedway. Beautiful start from Jacob Schaffer. Little slow there, though, as the 3 is still side by side with them as he comes off the tri-oval. Down into turn 1 they go through the short chute. 00, 24, 9 diving down to the bottom, getting some help from the 90 on the bottom, excuse me. 3, 0, 04, the 11. The 45 and 23 on the top, all trying to work together here. Ethan Farless in the 28 falling back here at the start of the race. 3 wide through turn 3. Scraping off the wall is the 3 car up on the top. Charging down towards the tri-oval they go. Big slide from the 9 through the tri-oval. 3 wide through the tri-oval. Still 3 wide for a moment there. Get back situated. Still 3 wide behind them. What a way to spend Valentine's Day. Beautiful beach sunset. Engines roaring. And some of the fastest people iRacing has to offer here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. As Jacob Schaffer continues to lead here. Dylan Lanzel in the 24 hot on his heels, being chased down by the 9 of Jackson Pole. Mike Loveless in the 11, just behind them. Everybody's starting to form up on the bottom at the moment. 23 of Joshua Whitmire will jump. Oh, we got trouble. No caution, but a big hit. Shane Fleming in the 90 car with big trouble. Not sure if he's got a lot of damage, but it certainly doesn't seem like it's doing him any favors. Big hit on the wall. Still trying to limp that thing back around, but completely out of the slipstream now. He's got a lot of race left to go. Got to get that car down pit road fast, get it repaired, and get back in it. Still plenty of time here as we have 146 laps to go. We'll jump up to the 11 of Mike Loveless at the moment. Still up in 4th. Everybody falling single file at the moment. Beautiful camera angles here at Daytona as they charge down the backstretch. Jacob Schaffer still leading. Dylan Lanzel in 2nd, Jackson Pole in 3rd, Mike Loveless in 4th. Lucas Crump challenging Mike Loveless at the moment, but he's beating his bumpers in. Through turns 3 and 4 they go. Big slide from the 45. Falling back and getting back in line. 78. 23, 28. Jason Brantley and Shane Fleming down pit road this time. Hopefully they can get back out off of pit road really quick. Make sure that they don't lose too much time and work together as best as they can to catch up to the field here. As Lucas Crump is still pushing Mike Loveless in the 11. 45 looking to get up into the action here of Carter Smith, excuse me. Lucas Crump to the outside in the 04. Side by side with the 11 of Mike Loveless. Through the tri-oval. Lucas Crump just doesn't seem to have it in the 04. On board with Mike Loveless now. We're inside the race car. What a beautiful shot this is through turns 1 and 2. Still plenty of time here at Daytona. Crump falling back a little bit, running a little too hot. Jacob Schaffer still leading. Jump down to the 23 of Joshua Whitmire. Number 83, excuse me. we got to get that figured out. This is the first race of the new league, so I'm sure next week we will have all the numbers situated, because I am reading a load of different numbers that are not correct on my screens in here. 83 of Joshua Whitmire making the move on Lucas Crump. Not sure if Lucas is having a problem out there in that number 04 Mustang, but he's being chased down by teammate and owner of Fearless Motorsports, Ethan Farless. Hopefully they can make some magic happen, get back up into the fight as they come through turn 3 now. Beautiful pack all flying together. Jason Brantley and Shane Fleming both off pit road. Through the tri-oval, they all come once again. Eight of 150 laps completed this time by. Let's jump back to our back markers at the moment. Jump down to Shane Fleming, who is not currently on track. Let's see. Oh. Okay, Jason Brantley and Shane Fleming are both out of the race. I did not realize that had already happened. I wish that SDK would make that happen. If they're out, it should just say that they're out. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob Shoffett falling to the back of the grid. Not sure what happened there. So let's take a quick jump back here. Jacob Shoffett just moves out of the way for everybody to go on by on the bottom of the racetrack. Not sure if he was having a problem or if the guys behind him wanted to have some clean air. As your new leader, Dylan Lanzel. Oh, we got 3 wide behind him. 04 and the 9 come together. The 11 side by side, making it 3 wide as the 9 falls back and then dives down to the bottom of the racetrack. 04 and the 45 now, side by side. Napa number 9 looking to push the outside line once again. Getting real close to the 04 though. 24, 11, 45, and 78. Mike Lovelace way down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's got some smoke coming out of that car. He might have a problem here. Car is running too hot too early. That's something these guys have to be careful of. Maybe that's why our friend Jacob Shoffett had to pull off so early. Maybe he had to get that car cooled down as best as he could. Mike Lovelace losing a ton of speed out there. The 11 machine down to 8th place. Jacob Shoffett behind him, trying to push and keep up in the slipstream as best as they can, not lose too much time on the rest of the pack. Carter Smith in the 45 is now your leader. Through turn 1 and 2 they come, charging down towards the backstretch once again. 9 car and the 04 of Lucas Crump behind them. Diving down to the bottom, blocking the 04 out once again. 23 of Joshua Whitmire looking up the inside once again, making the move on Lucas Crump. Dylan Lanzel in the 71, also trying to make up some time. 3 wide through turn 3, but there's contact. Maybe a little netcode, but little contact can mean a lot of speed here. As Wyatt Hicks in the 78 falls back in front of Jacob Shoffett and Mike Lovelace, down in 7th place. 45 way up to the top, trying to keep that car cool. 9 car takes the lead, Jackson Pole. Sparks starting to fly here at Daytona. Couple cars looking to the outside. 924 and the 04 starting to work their way up the grid once again. 83 on the outside into turn 3. Ethan Farless in the 28 up to 4th. Wyatt Hicks in the 78 back up to 5th. Jacob Shoffett up to 6th. Mike Lovelace in 7th. Josh Whitmire with some issues now. He's falling back at the tail of the field. This may have been a bit too long of a race for us to do for our first race, admittedly. Unfortunately, folks, we did try actually doing our version of the Clash 2-3 weeks ago now, and it didn't really work because nobody showed up. So hopefully we go to a couple smaller racetracks and we get some more folks on out here, and we get to put a bit more of a show out there for you, because I do know that Lucas and Ethan are both going to be leaving for another broadcast in a little while here. But we're going to make the most of it while we have them. We're too wide at the rear end of the field. Everybody's still fighting for positions here at Daytona. Maybe we should have done a 75 or 100 lap race. That's maybe something to consider for next time if we are able to edit the session after we find out how many people we actually get. Single file through the tri-oval, start a lap 15 here at Daytona. Jackson Pole still leading the way. Oh, big slide from a couple guys. Still green. Dylan Lansel in the 71 behind the 9. Running a 24 car paint job. Lucas Crump in the 04, Ethan Farless, Jacob Shoffett, Carter Smith, Wyatt Hicks, Mike Loveless, and Josh Whitmire. Carter and Jacob are both contending for... Oh, we got trouble! Caution is out. Ethan Farless and Jacob Shoffett with a big one off of turn 3. Takes out the 78 and a handful of others. Carnage ensues here at Daytona with the first caution of the night. Let's get another look at it. We'll go in slow motion and we'll get hopefully a better camera angle. 2. Yeah, camera 2 looks good. So let's do quarter speed. So 28 on the top of the screen there. Being pushed by the 45. Gets real loose for some reason. Hooks a hard left down to the bottom. Takes out the 00. Comes back up. Collects the 78. The 11 of Michael Loveless with nowhere to go, but I don't think he had any contact there. In the 83, or the 23, excuse me, of Josh Whitmire. Managing to escape with a good hit against the wall. But everybody with a great job of getting around it or just going on by it. Everybody, amazingly, also kept their cars going, so there's still some good race cars out there if we have past repairs. I'm not entirely sure, but... First caution of the night here at Daytona International Speedway. A couple cars getting ready to come down pit road this time. All but 2. Jackson Pole and Dylan Lansel. Let's watch the battle on pit road. Jacob Shoffett getting the worst of it at the moment. Lucas Crump is already out. Minimal repair time needed on that race car. Using up their fast repairs nice and early. Jacob Shoffett also taking the opportunity to gas up and get ready to go once again. Maybe saving the fast repair. Getting that car repaired as best as he can before going back on out there. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. Still plenty of time here at Daytona, World Center of Racing. Jump back over to our leader, Jackson Pole. Laps this time by here at Daytona. Pace car's lights are off, getting ready to go out. Green flag. Jacob Shoffett still down pit road, just leaving pit road now. Will he get that lap? He better get a move on, but he got back out there ahead of the pace car. What a lucky save from him. 23 falling back a little bit here. Everybody getting stacked up once again. Jackson Pole is still your leader in the number 9. Dylan Lansel in the 24 on the outside. Carter Smith in the third position. Lucas Crump in 4th. Mike Loveless in 5th. Josh Whitmire in 6th. Wyatt Hicks in 7th. Ethan Farless in 8th. Jacob Shoffett, your race pole position, down in 9th. Jason Brantley and Shane Fleming are both out of the race. Stacking up the field, getting ready to go. Green flag here once again at Daytona. Small field, but still time for anything to happen. Jacob Shoffett running up to the end of the field just as we're getting ready to go. Green flag as they enter the restart zone. Green flag is out here at Daytona. Huge start from the 9. Big wheel spin though. Manages to recover and get back underway. The early shifts. 24 and the 04 taking the bottom. 24 goes up high. 9 blocks him. 04 and 45 both trying to chase them down on the inside and outside. 11 and the 78 trying to chase them behind. Ethan Farless, Josh Whitmire, and Jacob Shoffett running their own race a little bit further back. 3 wide down the backstretch we go. Lucas Crump in the 04. 9 blocks the 45 and gets up into the wall. They're still banging bumpers. Through turn 3. 04 and 24 and the 11 on the bottom. 9, 45 and the 78 on the top. Still making it work. 45 shoving the 9 car in front of him. 20 of 150 laps completed this time by. 9 zings down to the bottom. 45 tries to spin him out for a moment there. They keep it all going. 04 linking up behind him. 24 looking to do the same. Down the backstretch we go. These guys are getting real racy real quick. Through turn 3. 45 looks to the outside. Keeping it clean through the tri-oval once again. 9 car of Jackson Pole still leading the way. 04 of Lucas Crump, 24 of Dylan Lansel behind them. 83 of Josh Whitmire looking to get up into the mix along with Mike Loveless. 45 of Carter Smith also trying to keep up. 24 looks high. 9 car blocks. 4 and the 83 on the bottom. 9 blocks at the bottom now. These guys are getting real racy, real quick here at Daytona International Speedway. Looking to almost deciding to go 3 wide through the tri-oval, and they do. 45 looks to the outside, doesn't make the commitment though. This is the view of our leader at the moment, Jackson Pole, still leading the way at the moment here at Daytona. Lucas Crump right on his bumper, 83 of Josh Whitmire behind him. 11 car, 78 car of Wyatt Hicks looking to... Oh, and the 9 car gets spun! Bang into the wall. Still green here at Daytona. Big damage for the 9 car, and that might be his night if he doesn't have a fast repair. Manages to get it rolling. Lucas Crump up to the lead of this race. Through the tri-oval, they come on board with him now. Very poor night for Jackson Pole. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch they come. Jackson Pole going to be a lap down at least before he gets to pit road. 0-4 with some huge nose damage, still making it work. 83 in the 24 behind him, trying to get up to the lead at the moment. Admittedly, in a way, the 9 car was kind of asking for it with how many times you can block these guys. It was all for a little bit of blocking, but at the same time, you got to be a little more conservative with it. 83-24 looking up on the top side. 45 going with them. Beautiful move from the 83 and the 24 on 0-4. Through turn 1 they come now. Through turn 2. Lucas Crump down to 3rd now. 45 of Carter Smith stuck on the outside, lighting up behind the 78. .04 trying to side draft off the 24. Keep the speed up, but not raise his temps too much. 25 of 150 laps completed, this time by Jackson Pole is still down pit road after a huge collision with the wall. Lucas Crump up to the lead once again, leaving the 78 and the 45 out to dry at the moment. They still have a good run going. 0-4 might get punted here from the 83. 83 backs out. Kind of forces the 24 up high. Legal move. The 11 starting to catch up. 78 dives down to the bottom. 45 dives down in front of the 0-4 as well. 78 with a big washout from under him. Manages to keep it going. 78, 45, 0-4, 83. 24 and 00 on the high side. 11 on the bottom. Jackson Pole in the 9 is still on fire down pit road. Not sure if he's going to be able to get that car back on out here at the moment. Very unfortunate night for him if he does not. That is, of course, not the way anybody wants to end their night here at Daytona, especially in a long race like this one. Jump up to our race leader at the moment. Well, it's still Lucas Crump as the 45 of Carter Smith falls down a little bit on the outside. .04, 83, 24 in the 11 on the bottom. 45, 78. And I believe that's the 00 back there trying to catch up. Or the 28, excuse me. 28 of Ethan Farless at the end of the field at the moment. 83 looking up on the outside on Lucas Crump, not deciding to go for it. Does not have the speed to do it, knows he doesn't have it. Bottom of the racetrack seems to be the best line at the moment. Some of these guys might start getting worried about their temps as they've been drafting with each other for a good while now. Lucas Crump still leading the way. Josh Whitmire still punting him all the way down the backstretch. Number 83 Toyota Camry at the moment. Mike Loveless in fourth, trying to catch up, work with his Toyota teammate. 24 in between the two. Through the tri-oval. Down the short chute, into turn one they come. 83 in the 24 making a move to the outside. 28 looking to go with them. Breeze straight on by Lucas Crump. Josh Whitmire taking the lead now in the number 83 Burger King Camry. Three wide behind them. Risky moves here at this point at Daytona. 45, 78, and the 00. Contesting at the moment for 6th place. Very risky moves to be doing, especially in such a small field with so long left to go. Lucas Crump looking to make it 3 wide, but punts his teammate in the 28 instead. Trying to shove him all the way down the backstretch. 45 looking up into the getting into the mix. 04 still pushing the 28. Side by side down the backstretch they come. Into turn 3. Ethan Farless up to the lead at the moment. 83 on the bottom trying to get the position back. He's going to have the run off of turn 4. Side by side through the short chute. Ethan Farless with a nose. Side by side through the tri-oval. Down the short chute into turn 1 they come. 3 fearless teammates on the high side. 28, 04, and the 00 up top with the 45 between them. The 11 of Mike Loveless being another fearless teammate as well. 9 car back out on track, but getting in the way. Managed to get that car repaired and is back out on track. He's going to link up at the tail end of the field, but he is a long way down. 8 laps down. Oh, and we got trouble! Huge impact for the 83 of Josh Whitmire. Big crash. Caution is out. That was a huge impact. So let's jump back to this moment. So 83 on the bottom of your screen. Let's do it in quarter speed so we get a good look at it. 00 came down, kind of doored the 83. 83 slides out and has no other option and just bombs into the wall. 00 taps the 24. 24 manages to keep it straight. 3 wide through the middle goes the 78. Makes a little extra contact with the 00. Jacob Schaffet in the 00 all the way up to the wall. 24 managing to escape pretty well there. 9 and the 11 both taking good evasive action as well. But not the night Josh Whitmire would have wanted, as he is out of the race. Ethan Farless and Lucas Crump, fearless teammates, side by side. Ethan Farless being the one who had the position when the flag came out, is now your race leader. Second caution of the night here at Daytona. Still a lot of racing left to go here. And we know 2 of these drivers, both of our race leaders, The 04 and the 28 are going to be leaving soon for the NSR Cup Series. So if you guys want to switch over to that, that will also be on the Fearless Broadcasting channel at around 8 o'clock. And only both the Fearless drivers coming down pit road at the moment. Ethan Farless having some trouble there. He's got some smoke coming out of that race car. Not sure if he's having an overheating issue. Dylan Lansel is the only car still out on track. Let's see if we can get Ethan Farless up in here. Ethan, this is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. Do you got me?
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing. So we've already got 4 cars out. You and Goose are leaving soon, Lucas. We're gonna be down to 6 cars for the remaining while. So I think for next time for our wonderful brand new racing league that we're gonna keep doing because we're committed now, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Because we're live. Yeah, maybe too many laps.
Drivers who were out forgot to change the setup, and they said they will be back next week. So hopefully next week will be a little bit better, and we have a few more drivers committed ever since the race started. So can't wait till next week. Honestly, it's just the beginning, boys.
Very true, and I think for super speedways we do what Wild West does, and we reduce the number of laps. That may help us in the future, and we up the amount of fast repairs.
Let's do the schedule. But yeah, if the field continues to be this small, we will reduce the laps a little bit, but we'll wait and see.
It's more for the super speedways than anything else because we still got a long way to go, man.
Yeah, it's been a good race for the most part, though. I will say that.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just from a broadcasting point of view. And I know we probably should have talked about this away from the broadcast, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah, maybe next time we go with less laps will be more fun.
At the end of the day, we're making this up as we go, so.
That is very true. All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. Have a good one.
Hey, you too, man. You too.
That was league owner and head broadcaster of Fearless Broadcasting, Ethan Farless, as we are still on board with now. 28 machine on the bottom of your screen. Dylan Lansel in the 24, leading the way. Lucas Crump in the 04 up to second. Ethan Farless in third. Carter Smith in fourth. Wyatt Hicks in fifth. Jacob Schaffet in sixth. Mike Loveless in seventh. Jackson Pohl in eighth. Josh Whitmire, Jason Brantley, and Shane Fleming are all out. Paul Travis never started, and I am up in the booth. Pace car's lights are off. We're getting ready to go green flag here at Daytona once again. Jump up to our race leader now, Dylan Lansel, in the 24. Pace car's lights are off as they enter the short chute, getting ready to go green flag once again here. Pace car dives off. Stacking up the field, getting ready to go green. Green flag is out as they go through the restart zone. Beautiful start from the 24. 04 and the 45 not wanting to be left out. They have a great start too. 28 on the bottom being pushed by the might of the 78 and the 11. 24 with a big lead on the restart. Not that it's going to really help at this point because once he starts falling back, they are going to just blow his doors off. So 28 starts gaining on him already. Starts checking up a little bit as they get to his bumper. Start pushing him all the way down the backstretch. They come into turn 3. 24, 28, 78, and the 11. Being chased down by the 9, the 00. 9 car, still 6 laps down. Plenty of time left to get back up into the mix here. Starting to split lanes again here. 2 lanes of 4 cars each. 24 and the 28 seeming to run away with it at the moment, but the 11 car of Mike Loveless starting to catch up. Wyatt Hicks in the 78 on the high side. 9 car of Jackson Pohl still on the bottom. Mike Loveless catching up to our top 2, at the moment. Little action behind them, nothing to be overly concerned about at the moment. Jacob Schaffet diving down to the bottom with the 04. 45 going with them. 78 stuck on the high side. They come through the tri-oval. Yeah, we've really got to... We got to reduce the amount of laps here. I'm sorry, folks. Long way to go. We're about to lose 2 more drivers in a little while here. Oh, we got trouble! Managed to save it. The 24 of Dylan Lansell manages to get it away from the wall as Carter Smith jumps up to the lead in the 45. Mike Loveless in the 68 behind him now. Lucas Crump punting the hell out of the 11 with the 00 behind him. 78 behind them. Getting real racy here once again. 78 in the 45 on the high side. 11.04 in the 00 on the bottom. 9 car. Still 6 laps down, falling back. Ethan Farless in the 28, falling off the face of the earth at the moment. Mike Loveless starting to pull away with it once again. 3 wide down the backstretch for just a moment. 04 running up high. As the 78 gets turned again and big crash into the wall. Still green flag. Mike Loveless still leading the way.
Just missed that.
Oh, hello, Rick. I didn't see you came up here. I apologize.
Oh, you're good.
Welcome to the booth,
Little
Ricky
dry.
Kim, everybody. Because I didn't pull him up
no,
here. He
no.
just showed up. Hello.
I really just wanted to be quiet, let you broadcast. I'm streaming this on Twitch as well.
It's all right.
But,
I gotta be
man,
honest. It's
I
a
was-
little dry out here. I gotta be honest. We're about to have only 6 guys out here if Wyatt didn't absolutely destroy his car. So
It looks pretty destroyed.
we have 110 laps to go, and we're gonna be down to
45.
like 5 guys. This is the test race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put it that way. This is what our test is gonna be, and then
This
we
is
will
what you
adjust
call
the
a
schedule
true
accordingly.
endurance race.
Because, man, this is not good. Carter Smith up to the lead once again here, being pushed by the 9, who's still 6 laps down. 00 going up with them at the moment. Trying to get past Lucas Crump in the 04. Mike Loveless in the 11. Still trying to chase him down. Dylan Lansell in the 71 a little ways back. Wyatt Hicks and Ethan Farless still down pit road. Still green flag here at Daytona. 42 laps of 150 completed at the line. Jacob Schaffet back up to the lead once again here in the 0-0. 0-4 of Lucas Crump going with them. Mike Loveless on the bottom with them in the 11. 45 and the 71. 45 and the 9, excuse me. Wyatt Hicks off pit road this time. 78 going very slowly. Three wide down the backstretch for a moment there. Sorry, folks. I know this is going to be a dry broadcast. I can't do much about that. 45 trying to block the 9 a little bit here. 9 up to the front of the field.
Ooh,
Oh, Jacob Schaffet gets turned. 9 car and the 70. 45 involved. Caution is out. Huge one on the front stretch.
Carter Smith has survived death once again.
So it actually just starts before the yellow comes out. So we'll jump over to 0-0, Jacob Schaffet. Swings down. Not sure if he got loose. 9 car just completely dumps his stuff and pulls a hard left across the 0-0. They both slide up and take out this 45 there, I believe that was. Yes, it was the 45. Big damage for a lot of guys here. Nobody getting towed back to pit road, amazingly. But Carter Smith still with some pretty big damage here. Third caution of the night here at Daytona. Lucas Crump will be your leader. 78 behind him of Wyatt Hicks. Mike Loveless up to second. Jacob Schaffet still in third. And we just have confirmation from race control. The race will end at lap 100. No offense, ladies and gentlemen, but thank God. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night with 3 guys left. we're going to be out of cars.
It's just gonna be one solo car like 10 laps in.
It's going to be like that one car from the beginning of Cars 1, the purple car on the record. Don't take me out, coach. I can still race. And he's being dragged by his bumpers. It's like, dude, your shit is
crazy.
toast. I'm all for some
farted. I
checkers
can
and
survive.
wreckers, but good God, kid, you're broken. Oh boy. So Mike Loveless is currently leading. Not sure if Carter Smith has crashed again. Oh, he's just waiting for the pace car. Okay, never mind. We're good. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way we just lost another car. Well, Ricky, since you're up here and we're all here now, having done more racing than me, what is your point of view on the remaining 55-ish laps here at Daytona? Do you think we're going to make it to lap 100? At this rate, I'm not sure.
Man, if you want my experience in the past week of racing officials, I would say this is just a normal day Daytona.
Could not agree with you more, which is also part of why I've not done any of the official Daytona 500s. Because I need what's left of my sanity and my safety rating.
Yeah, I lost. I was at a 3.79 starting this week, and now I'm at a 1.15 B class.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I
Stay away from
started.
Daytona.
Well, it's also been LMP2 at the Nürburgring for the Ringmeister
Oh no,
C class.
that's fun though. That's just fun. I love that.
That is incredibly fun.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
nine car pummels the wall under caution, locks him up trying to get
Oh.
past the field.
Smacks the wall
More
twice.
damage to the number 9. What was he thinking? Why did he think that would work?
Yeah, I would have just sent it straight and just slowed down in front of the safety, but
More damage
see.
to the number 9 Napa machine. For a
Man, what
minute,
do you
I thought
think?
he was running the custom
think-
paint job that I did. I thought that was the person I made it for anyway.
which one do you think's worse? Daytona week or week 13?
Ooh. Daytona. Well, that brings up the following question. Any super speedway week, because nobody knows how to drive these tracks. Nobody.
That's
It's
right.
like, oh my god. Why does no one know how to drive in a remotely straight line? It's all the stupid
just,
short track racing they've all been doing.
Yeah, they're not used to it, you know. I mean, even though like literally it's just consistency, you know, your line shouldn't be different.
No, I agree. Well, pace cars' lights are
Especially
off,
here.
and we only have one row of cars. 24 is stuck completely by himself up on the high side. That's Dylan Lansell. Mike Lovelace in the 11 on the bottom of the racetrack is your race leader. Everybody else is single file behind him because I think they've all wrecked. These are the only 2 cars that haven't wrecked tonight. And we're down, what,
Classic
5
Daytona.
cars? 4 cars now? Pace car is off. Getting ready to go green flag. Wonder where everyone else is going to line up. Through the restart zone, we're green flag once again. Mike Lovelace with a slow start, amazingly. That's not usually what you see out of him. 24 and the 45 starting to work together on the top. 04, 78 on the bottom. 9 in the 00. Yeah, they're kind of working together back there. 00, Jacob Schoffman trying to get back up into the mix as he is the last car on the lead lap. 11.04, 78 on the bottom, 24 and the 45 on top, 45 diving down to the bottom, leaving the 25 out to dry, or 24, excuse me, out to dry. 9 in the 00, forming up behind them. We are now fully single file all the way front to back. 78 with some pretty big front right damage, excuse me, because I'm looking at the wrong side. And I'm an idiot. I don't know which way is which. That's the problem. No. Mike Lovelace still leading the way. Lucas Crump right on his heels. Fearless teammates working together at the moment. 78 swings high. 45 goes with them. 78 with a run on the 11. Trying to keep the slide draft going through turns 3 and 4. Just doesn't seem to have the speed to do it. 00 looks up to go with him. 9 car and the 45 falling back a little bit. Through the tri-oval once again. 78 side by side with the 11. This is not a usual position we see Mike Lovelace in. Usually the guy is just gone. $11 and the 4. 78 and the 24. 00 a little bit back. 78. No, who's that? 45 and the 9, excuse me.
Ooh.
Getting real racy once again here. We still have 50 laps to go, guys.
Passing in the yellow.
3 wide through turns 3 and 4 for a moment there. Mike Lovelace in a bad spot, but manages to get out of it. 78 still with some damage is up to the lead for the moment. 45 running up high by himself. Not sure if he's having some temp problems or what, but he seems to like that high side, but it's killing his speed. 24 gets shot up the racetrack by the 04. Double Zero doesn't go with him. 24 left out to dry at the moment. Not sure if the 45 is going to go with him. 78 almost getting turned by the 04. Double Zero shoved. Oh, 24 gets spun. Dylan Lanzel spins on the backstretch. Keeps it going. We're still green flag here. Very unfortunate situation to have happen there. It's the 04 gets spun. Lucas Crump into the wall.
I'm gonna go to voice chat and see where Lucas is at.
Oh boy. Huge crash off of turn 4. Manages to get it onto pit road without much of a problem. But that is a huge impact for the 04. Jacob Schaffet back up to the lead, pushing the 78 at the moment. 9 car making his move, trying to get more laps back. 11 car up top with the 00. 45 punting the 9 into the 78. They're all still going for it here. 00 running way up high against the wall. 45 doesn't stick with him. 11 car with a big slide off of turn 4. Almost pummels the outside wall. 78 with some big problems. He does not have the speed to keep going. Well, Rick, what was Lucas's reaction to that? Oh, Lucas is gone. Okay, that makes more sense.
He totally left. I don't know. By the time I got
Double
in there, he
Zero
was very
just
calm.
punted the shit out of the 11. Big impact for him. Got to be careful doing too much of that. We've only got 5 cars left in this race.
Barely 5 cars left.
I think this is the only 5 cars left. Lucas is out. Wyatt Hicks, Jackson Pohl, Mike Loveless, Carter Smith, and Jacob Schaffet. That's it. We've got 5 cars left in this race. 3 of them are on the lead lap. 4 of them are on the lead lap. Unless I can't count, and I think we have 6. We might have 6. Yes, we have 6. My apologies. We have 6 cars left, and we are just over halfway. And the 00 is not backing down. He is still beating the bumpers off the 78 in front of him. I say next week we go to linear figure 8. Oh, 78 gets spun!
Bad day to be freaking. What is that number?
God, we suck, and the yellow flag comes out. What is happening?
Today he is the magnet.
Even Ethan left.
Right.
Oh my god, this is bad. This is Mondo huge problems, ladies and gentlemen.
I told you there's only gonna be like 2 people left at the end of the race.
Yeah. So we have Mike Loveless, Jacob Schaffet with some big damage, Dylan Lansell in the 24, Carter Smith down pit road, and Wyatt Hicks. Jackson Pohl is getting another lap back at the moment. This is an outright demolition derby. So let's jump back and see what happened there a little more closely. So let's go back to where we were actually still in the field, up to Jacob Schaffet. And of course, the camera puts us directly in a tree. Thanks, iRacing. There we go. Camera 2. So we'll go quarter motion here. 00 just completely gets under the bottom of the 78 and kind of just guides him up, spins him out.
Oh, what just happened?
What happened?
Someone just came out and smacked someone at the end. What
Well, the
happened?
9 car is up into the wall. Mike Loveless Oh,
What
we've
happened?
got.
What
He's
the-
got huge damage now. What has just? Oh my God! No, you asshole!
Who is that
iRacing,
9
no!
car
Why
just
you do this to
flaming hot?
me?
9 car just
Okay,
came
we're
in hot
back.
and smacked someone.
So, let's take a look here. Here come the cars getting ready to go down pit road. Oh, the 9 car! The 9 car! 9 car just took out Mike Loveless! Jackson Pole takes out our race leader in Mike Loveless. Oh my God.
Heavy rear damage.
Oh my goodness, this is very bad, and I'm hearing now from the booth we're going to be shortening down to lap 75 after shortening down already to lap 100. We are now officially tryharding the last 20 laps of this race. We have been unsuccessful, ladies and gentlemen. I would say this is the Fearless Racing League, but I can safely assure you we are very fearful of what the hell is going on tonight, because I'm not sure we can actually call this racing.
This is just Daytona.
The 11 car is crabbing all the way down the front stretch. As he enters pit road now, the 9 car completely destroyed him off the tri-oval. Oh my goodness. This is the old lady who swallowed the fly. As we have more people joining the
someone's coming in
Discord.
hot.
What's going on? What happened?
Okay, never mind. 78 came a little hot.
78's still out on the racetrack. Pace car's lights are off. We are 1 lap to green, and the 9 car's catching up now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we have a little work to do this week. And we have just been offered to shorten even further to lap 60. And I think we're going to take it.
Yeah. I think there's literally only 1 car with no damage left.
And I think that's the 24 who on board with now of Dylan Lanzel in the 24 machine. So we are now officially going full tryhard. We're going to be going to basically red flag it at lap 60 because we are physically unable to complete a race here at Daytona. Mike Lovis is amazingly back out on the racetrack, and that car is still driving sideways.
We just got extended caution.
Oh, we
Giving
just
it-
extended the caution?
Wyatt
Yes, we
Hicks,
did.
We're giving people waiver rounds. Catch up.
Well, we're still going to need a couple waiver rounds to get Wyatt and I believe our good friend Jackson Pole. He's still 2 laps down. Oh my god. This is... I don't know what this is, but this was not racing. Unfortunately for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I will apologize, but I hope you've enjoyed your night with us regardless before you turn over to the NSR Cup Series brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting. Lucas Crump will also be in that race. Ethan Farless, of course, will be broadcasting. Well, Ricky, I don't know what tonight was, but it sure as hell was not racing, as we have 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go, so it's gonna be a green-white checkered.
I'm just happy that I accidentally registered as a spotter instead of a racer. So we'll see how it finishes. Green, white.
I don't
checkered.
know if Ethan has gone over our radios, but he has not gone into the iRacing chat. So hopefully he's relayed the message to the 3 cars still on the lead lap. As the pace car's lights are off, Dylan Lanzel is the only car lined up behind it. Oh, this is bad. Hang on. Carter, Jackson, Puffy, Loveless, and Wyatt. Yep, that's everyone. Everybody else getting one more wave around. I think we're going to extend one more time here. So, yeah. Carter Smith is out. Okay, I guess we're not. Oh, yes we are.
Extended the caution 1 lap.
Okay, so the remaining cars are Dylan Lanzel in the 24, Mike Loveless in the 11, Jacob Shoffett in the 00, Wyatt Hicks gaining a lap back in the 78, and Jackson Pohl in the 9. Oh my god. Alright, so Dylan Lanzel is the only one who's not in here. So let's get our owner and head broadcaster up in here, Ethan Farless, once again. Ethan, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth once again.
Run away.
Everybody knows we're done in 2 laps, right? just want to make sure.
We're just trying to get a few of the guys who are a lap down back on the lead lap and have a 1 or 2 lap shootout, and hopefully it's a good one.
I
If
do
you're
not
racing
see.
like it's a 1 or 2
I do
lap
not see
shootout.
Dylan up in our radio, so you might have to tell him over game chat. Because honestly, at this point, he might just be the winner by default. Because he's the only one who is not wrecked tonight, really. He's spun out, but he's not crashed.
He's done a very good job this race, so.
Yeah, I think next time, fast repairs and shorter race. I think that is the recipe for a good time next week.
We'll give one
So if
fast
anything,
repair.
we'll have to take a fast repair away to get people to stop racing so aggressive, but we'll have to wait and see.
Well, are we gonna go one more caution lap, or are we gonna go green flag this time?
We're going green flag this time.
Okay, so Jackson Pohl, unless all 4 of our drivers wreck out, is going to be a lap down regardless. Pace cars' lights are off. Everybody's single file at this point. 9 cars get real close once again. He's trying to get the run on the restart. Green flag is out once again here at Daytona. Dylan Lanzel off with a skip and a jump. Everybody lining up behind him. Mike Loveless, Jacob Shoffett, and Wyatt Hicks. Green, white, checkered finish. Ignore the fact that it says 150 laps up there. We're going around 2 more times and we're calling it quits. Because we're not sure we're going to make it much farther than that. And they're getting racy once again. Mike Loveless up to the lead. 00 in the 78 following. Dylan Lanzel in the 24 following back. Jacob Shoffett staying up high. 78 up to second at the moment. Dylan Lanzel back up to third on the bottom. Jacob Shoffett with still some damage on that race car. Not going to have the same speed as the rest of these guys. White flag is out this time by. Mike Loveless leading the way. 78, 24 behind him. 00 behind them. Into turn 1 they go. Mike Loveless being shunted by the 78. 24 just does not have the speed to get right up with that 78. 00 starting to catch up. Down the backstretch they go off of turn 2. 24 looks high. 00 goes with him. Does not have the speed at the moment. 24 gaining on the 11. 00 does not have the speed on the 78. side by side through turns 3 and 4. 24, 00, 11, and the 78. 4 cars for the finish. Almost take each other out. And they're all wrecking! They all wreck on the last lap!
Who got the finish?
That is the question. They all wrecked. Are you kidding me?
I don't think I've seen
Okay,
it flat like that
so
before.
Technically,
Let's-
Jacob has won.
Hold on. We're gonna have to
wait,
review this
we're
one
going
for a
back.
little-
We're going back to the replay. We need to see.
Jacob officially crossed the checkered flag
Hold on,
first.
we have to.
We
watch the
we
replay.
need the replay first. I'm at quarter speed using the
Oh,
pit
no,
lane
I think
camera.
It looked like Loveless might have gotten there. Let me get a different angle real quick.
Nah, it's Jacob. Jacob rear tire touched it before 78's fender.
But the 11 was going through the grass while all this was happening, so.
Does that count as a lap if it's going through the grass?
Well, hang on. I've got the bumper cam. I've got the bumper cam of Loveless right now. So let's look at this from a little bit wider. Do I have Chase?
Actually, it does.
I
look
do
like
have Chase.
Stoppard
Aha!
got it.
So actually, I think Loveless, if you count it on the grass, he got
Why?
it.
Ah,
Okay.
So
No.
I am currently looking straight on at the line, and from what I can tell, it looks like Jacob Shoffett did cross the finish line first.
Yeah, like right here, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Like it's gonna be a tough one.
I'm trying to get my camera to work remotely here. So hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this
You want
camera.
to put my camera up on the screen real quickly. This is what the finish line looks like on the
All right.
last lap.
Wait. I got it. I have to make all of this happen now. Window capture, maybe. Add window. New source. Radidio. Sure. Add source. Window. Discord. Okay. Title must match. Hang on.
I think that
I'm
I think
working
that
on
looks
it.
like Jacob
All right.
Shoffett.
So we do have your screen up.
Well, I mean, that does look like Shoffett might be a little bit ahead.
I'd say it's either a tie or it is Jacob Shoffett. Because we don't really have any other way to debate that. Because I unfortunately do not have another camera of our start-finish line.
Did try to get the camera as straight on to the line as possible.
So I think we're not going to have much of a choice but to either give it to
Yeah.
Jacob or just call it a draw.
I think from here, I think Jacob got it.
It looks like
Wyatt Hicks will come in second, and Michael Loveless will come in third.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have much of a choice as that is the way it has had to go for all of us here tonight. Well, at least we called it at the line. They all wrecked. Oh, we do have some outside cameras. Yes, we do. Carter Smith gives us a camera angle. Hang on. Carter Smith. Yes, that is Jacob Shoffett in the 00. Crossing the line first, Mike Loveless in the grass on the bottom of your screen, and the 78 of Wyatt Hicks in third. So I believe that is our running order there. Jacob Shoffett, Wyatt Hicks, and Mike Loveless. What a night of racing. It has been. Well, let's get them all up in here anyway. Ethan, thanks for joining us once again. We know you have another broadcast to go do, so go to it. Hello? Uh-oh. Do I not have mic? I do have mic. What? What happened here? Am I still live? Hello? Oh, my internet. Come on, really? Now? At the end of the broadcast? Hang on. Yes, join the broadcast booth. RTC, connect. Hello? Internet, please. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get this to work. Come on. This darn thing. Come on, internet, work for me. Hang on here. Wait a minute. I'm here. I'm here. My internet died. Stop.
And we can't wait to see you next week.
Wait. I'm here. Ethan. Ethan.
Oh, there he is.
My internet died on me. I'm trying here. Join voice. Am I back? I am not back. Join from here. Am I back?
Okay, now you're back.
Okay. I had to rejoin on my iPad because it died. All of my internet on my PC died. So who did we decide won that?
So I got a if you check in general chat, I got a really good photo finish of Jacob. The official winner is Jacob for first, White Hicks for second, and Michael Lovelace for third. First official Fearless 2026 roster.
Well, it was not the racing we were expecting, but it was definitely a good time.